Well, let's try that again. For some reason, it abruptly quit there. Hope it doesn't do that again. So, yes, again, it is December the 23rd, and that's my night to walk around and look at Christmas lights. I just said that in the very brief previous version of this. Starting here at this corner, which has a lovely display, you can see. It's about -8, so a pleasant evening to walk around. It's a perlator truck just went by. We'll go up this crescent and down another crescent, and oh, actually, no, I don't want to go this way just yet. I'm going to go, first I'm going to go up Connaught Crescent, check out College Avenue, and then we'll come back. Anyway, this is a good place to start and to finish. Actually, really like the white one there. And of course, we have hoarfrost today, so that makes it even more lovely to look at. Lovely to look at. Hopefully, it stays focused under these conditions. It was foggy all day, so that's why you've got the hoarfrost on everything. It seems really late, but of course it isn't. It's only 6 o'clock, 6:20. So it's not, I can't say 'twas the night before Christmas or a foggy Christmas Eve. It's a foggy Christmas Eve Eve. It was the night before Christmas. I don't know what the mice are up to, or if the children are nestled all snug in their beds. I was asked to record that, so it aired on CJTR radio on Saturday morning, and I've now put it on my website if you want to check it out. I almost have the whole thing memorized now. Okay, we'll go up Connaught Crescent, because yes, as I thought, there's some decent lights up here to look at. All along here, in fact. As Christmas is barreling down on us, you might say. Christmas is coming and I am getting fat. Please to put a penny in the old man's hat. That would be my hat, because I'm officially an old man. Get my Canada pension check every month. Nice star in the window there. Quite a lot going on in this one. Santa, and they've got even an animated starburst on their porch there, which is kind of cool. Make sure I don't, fall off. Oh, it's not Santa, it's the Grinch. I like this. That's very classic, that one. Sometimes I like just the white and maybe a wreath. Hi, Kirk in Vancouver. As I promised, it's my neighborhood walk to look at Christmas lights. Basically, I'm just going to do the crescents. So this is Connaught, which is really a half crescent. And then we'll go down Angus Crescent, the one we live on. And then we'll go up Leopold with a little bit more down towards the creek end. Get some of those houses down there. Oh, nice. I normally do 2 night walks at least. Normally I do one on Halloween, but I happen to be in Ottawa for Halloween, so I wasn't able to do it this year. That's always fun to go around and look at those decorations as well, and trick-or-treating kids. I don't think there's too much down that way. There is a house on the corner with lots of white lights, but I don't think my path will take me by it on this. Oop. Any rabbit. You'll often get them running across your roads as you walk this time of the year. So this is college. And we'll go up here and go down Angus Crescent. Quite a lot going on over there. I think they do a big Halloween one too, that house. So, true to form. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I sent out a newsletter today, my writing newsletter, and partly the writing part was that I have a new book coming out in July next year called Fireboy. But then I also put in Christmas treats, so there's a link to the recording of my recording of the night before Christmas, and a link to 2 years ago I did. There's another version of that I did where I intersperse it with scientific explanations of the various things that are mentioned in the poem. And then there's, I'll walk down the other side because the cars don't park on that side. And then there's a recording of me singing, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch." If you sign up for my newsletter, you can also see those right here on my YouTube channel, the latter two. You really are a heel. Do. We watch that, of course. We always watch Grinch. We always watch Charlie Brown Christmas. And we always watch Muppet Christmas Carol, which we normally watch on Christmas Eve, but we're having people over and I'm singing at West Hill Baptist Church tomorrow for their Christmas Eve service. So I'm not sure if we'll get it in tomorrow night or not. I'm doing Oh Holy Night. That's why I was up there walking there yesterday, if you want to check it out. Nice blue there going on. Again, this is not the night that I will walk without seeing a dog. One thing I have to make sure I go by is the grasshopper. Oof. Which, that comment will make sense when I actually walk by it in a little bit. I'm always surprised sometimes at how few houses actually put on any sorts of lights. We don't do a lot, but we always put something on. I'm kind of surprised some of these houses along here don't have much or anything, or even that much. A lot of them, which would look great if they were decorated. They have Christmas trees inside, but they don't do the outside. It is a lot of work, of course. Even the little bit I did on mine was a lot of work. Some teddy bears having a Christmas moment out front here. Yes, that's what it is. The Crescents Light Tour. The time I've walked all 3 crescents, that's probably long enough. Half an hour or so. By the time I'm done, I would think. Might go a little further down. There's one house way over on Cornwall I'd kind of like to get to, so I'll probably go a little further than just the crescents. But these people always wrap the trees up here. Always. At least twice that I've noticed. So they have their trees wrapped very nicely here. And then that's a very interesting interior in that house. Huge open space. So as you can see, we're now coming back to where I started, but I went up Bertalic first to go up along Connaught. So now we're back to the landmark house here on the corner. And I will carry on up Angus before coming back along Leopold. And then maybe a bit of a sidetrack down Garnet, Cornwall, and back. I think that's the plan. I walked by, I was going to point it out, but it wasn't lit up, I guess. The house that used to belong to Tommy Douglas is back there, but it doesn't have lights on it. What it does have is a giant Mickey Mouse Santa Claus in the front, which I think is kind of funny for a house that belonged to an avowed socialist. He's been dead for years, but you know. Cool. Okay, we will carry on along Angus here. It's kind of a nice view. The lights in the windows and the lights on the bushes. This one, there's new people living in here. Oh! Almost got me. See, it's crossing the roads are the worst. Because you have a ridge of snow that's, you have a snowman out front. So that almost brought me down, but not quite. I'm still up. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Better than I ever was. Like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. However that goes. They have a Christmas tree out front, which is kind of cool. A little bit over on that side. Yeah, you can see that one better through the cars. I've got some lights chasing themselves around the front on this house too. And then we have a bit of a drought here. No lights. Probably Christmas trees inside, but nothing on the outside. There. I think that one has a Christmas tree inside, but nothing on the outside. There too, big Christmas tree inside. A bit going on over there. A lot going on up here. Is that another Grinch? No, it's a dinosaur this time, and penguins. Christmas tree in there. Nice blue. Blue on blue. Heartache on heartache. Bobby Vinton. Only reason I know that is because Bobby Vinton actually had a TV show when I was a kid. Polish Prince, they called him. He had a variety show on CTV. And right back at you. Merry Christmas. That applies to anyone who's watching. Merry Christmas. A holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be snow. It'd have to shoot up to like 30 degrees Celsius tomorrow to lose the snow in one day. And then we'd be too busy sandbagging to worry about it. It's the best time of the year. Say hello to friends you know and have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, in case you didn't hear. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. I could carol, you know. Usually that's done by a group. This house was rebuilt and has this nice Victorian, there's a turret and everything. I've been inside it. Very nice. I like the outside a lot. That's kind of nice. Okay, now we're coming to the end of Angus Crescent. We'll go around the corner and we'll see the grasshopper. And I'll want to go down to 19th, I think, because I know there's a house there that needs to be seen at night. So, around the corner we go. Colder once I get out in the open here. We come up to Albert Street. Worst sidewalk in town, on the other side over there. Sheet of ice. Although, to be fair, where I almost fell was on the road. You never know where ice might try to get you. It's always lurking. So I'll go by this one, which I've been in on this corner. It used to be a good friend of ours lived there in a much older and far more interesting house, but there's a big modern one here. Those are not Christmas decorations, but they're lights. Royal Saskatchewan Museum, of course, is over there in that corner. Nice backlighting of the hoarfrost there. This one has, those are a year-round feature, those kind of porch lights that look like torches. They're more effective at Halloween and Christmas than other times of the year. There's the grasshopper at the head, all lit up. I think instead of going, well, I'll take a look, but probably instead of going right down Leopold, I will go on up Albert and around the corner on 19th, I think. Oh, there's another snowman. You want to build a snowman? I'm not exactly sure where the sidewalk is supposed to be here, but nothing is cleared on that island, so we'll just have to jaywalk up here. Not a lot of traffic. Sometimes people turn down this way, but not that often. I don't think I'm missing anything on this end of Leopold, as far as I can tell, so there's no way to just walk up there, so I guess we'll go down the sidewalk here. Oof. Which is not well cleared. You shouldn't be riding on the sidewalk. There's the grasshopper, created by Wilf Perot. In the summer, it has leaves in it, and then in the winter, it's all lit up. Merry Christmas, Sumit. Yeah, very effective, I think. I've got a nice red glow in the window there. There was a house, used to be a house up here that was really lit up every Christmas, but I think they may have changed owners and they may not be doing it anymore. We'll see in a minute. Once we round the corner up there where the lights are. Yeah, not a lot going on in these big houses. Well, probably Christmas trees inside, but nothing on the outside. Which, to be fair, is what I've often done over the years. They have their porch light going, or yard light going, like that. Those are nice when you're coming up here, though, on the right. Not a lot of snow clearing happening on this bit of sidewalk, though. Oh, well, there you go. There's something going on. There's a gingerbread man sitting on top of the roof there. In fact, the whole house looks like a gingerbread castle. Merry Christmas, Anas. Another nice one here. We can get a good view of it. I thought this would be the way to come. I thought at least some of these houses would have something cool. That's very nice. Yes, that's been a big snowy December for us. December's usually snowy, but this has been extra snowy. It's the floodlight approach. Oh, it changes color too. Oh, isn't that cool? Christmas tree in the big window there then. So the overall effect is very Christmassy. This is the Albert Street Bridge. I won't walk as far as the ledge. It's lit up as well, though. But I'm not going to try to go over there. It's been well photographed. I have gone there in the past, but not tonight. We'll go around the corner here. Get away from all this traffic. Oh, the house down there is all done up, so that's good. It hasn't changed after all. It's a very nice house, but nothing Christmassy happening. Over here there is, though. This is Harrington Mews, where Wally Knight, one of the characters in my Shards of Excalibur series, lives. Down at the end of this street. Yeah, legislative building over there. I just turned off onto 19th at the north end of the Albert Street Bridge. I won't walk down there, but there's a little bit of light happening down there too. This one I knew there was lots. I also did a really big Halloween display as well. Although I do like the big wreath over the garage over there. Reindeer. There's a flag. Santa's sleigh there being pulled by the reindeer, and there's Santa. Yes, then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say. But they also have the nativity there. And to you, Roger, Merry, Merry Christmas. That's worth lingering over, that one. There's a lot to see. Now, the one down at the end plays Christmas carols, which I can actually hear already as I get closer. How long has this been? It's already pushing half an hour, so I may... I was thinking of going a little further that way, but I'm not sure there's anything to see except for one house, and maybe I won't make my way down there today. We'll go up here and go around the rest of Leopold, maybe. Yes, but we have to take a look at this one. Or I guess I could, well, maybe that makes more sense. I'll work up my way to, not going on there, and there's a big Santa. I don't know if you can hear the music or not. Well, it's actually very nice over on the other side too. Tough choices. We'll go this way. So we can get the ones down this piece of the street. And then we'll go on up Leopold. Maybe I just want to get this one because it struck me from a distance. From a distance. It seems a well-decorated house, and I think it is just that. I guess there's two. This one has the red and green floodlight approach, and then that one has lots of lights in the windows, right opposite these lovely frost-covered spruce here. Oh, and there's a candy cane lane happening back there too. Nicely framed by the spruce. I'll take a turn up Leopold here. Just trying to figure out the best way to do this without repeating myself as I walk. Careful on the street. That's where the dangerous ice lurks, under these piles of snow. Made it. Oh, pretty slippery there too, though. I think they put salt in it, and all they did was make slush, which is slipperier than the snow is. Why? What do I say? Yes, I will when I finalize it. Did I put the wrong date in it? Yes, these are the crescents south of the cathedral. Trouble is, I often type it on my phone and I can't really see it very clearly, so I do make typos sometimes. Yes, I'll change the date when I finalize this and put it on the Walking in Regina playlist. That's when I correct those things. Which will be shortly after I get home. We have a fountain there, but it's not fountaining. Very, very bright tree over there. I can smell wood smoke. Somebody's got a wood fire going. Classic. Okay, I have a plan. We'll go up here a ways, then we'll go down toward the creek, and then come back up Hertalic to home and down to my left. But for now, we'll stay on on Leopold Crescent. Another slippery place to cross. Okay, made it. Made it in one piece. That's minimalist. One red tree. More light wrapped trees. Projection approach. We'll go a little ways up here, and then we'll go over to Cornwall. There's one house over there. I want to see what they've done. Then we'll work our way back. That's the plan. Stan. His dog got away chasing a rabbit. This is a nice house. Not a lot of decorations, but a nice house. Well, I thought there'd be more along Leopold here. Reached a drought again, a dead spot. A light desert. Christmas light desert. Ah, there's something a little further up here. This is the Crescents, it's called. South of College, west of Albert, north of the creek. Called the Crescents because, oh, look, I'm walking on a crescent. There's three of them. Well, two and a half. This is Leopold, Angus is the next one, and then there's a half crescent, Connaught, which was probably originally planned to be a full crescent, but then they built Javin School, so kind of cut that off. It should be Cornwall. Yes, it is. So we'll go down Cornwall from here. This way. A little bit more up that way, but we can't look at everything. So this is Cornwall Street, which goes to the bridge over the river Wascana, not the bridge over the River Kwai. Very bright star up there too. You can probably even see it on the screen. See it better if that car hadn't just turned its lights on. So there's Garnet Street over there where I used to live, but I don't think there's probably much over there. We'll carry on down Cornwall. Time to turn around and head home. There should be at least, oh, I mean Cameron. I said Cornwall. Cornwall's downtown. Cameron Street, not Cornwall. Give me your lights, buddy. Is that a rabbit? No, it's a deer. I thought the rabbit would be an interesting choice, but it's a reindeer. Not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red all over reindeer. The icicle lights. Used to see those everywhere. You don't see them quite as often, but still effective. And lots going on here. We've got snowmen and various things and candy cane. And this one is just lots of light, white lights. Over there with a little bit going on, changing colors. Subtle, but stands out. More traffic than you'd think down in here. A lot of cars going by me. Some more candy canes over here. Ooh, maybe I do have to go down one block to Garnet just to see what's down there by the creek. I guess that works too. I can go down that way and come back up Cornwall, but then go down this one. As I head home. Oh, wait. I'm further down than I thought I was. Okay. That's where people go tobogganing. I hear some, and you can see that bright star shining up there. Planet, actually. So the house that used to be here was the oldest house in the neighborhood. Long before there was a neighborhood, it would have been a house in the country. And this is all new. This is the street I used to live on. I don't think there's too much happening up that way. I used to live third house from the end? Yeah, third house from the end when I first moved to this neighborhood. What's going on there? This is the Toboggan Hill. Okay, we will go back now. Go down one more block of Cornwall here. Cameron, not Cornwall. And that'll be our about 3 blocks home from there. This is a nice house. Been in it once. I don't know who owns it anymore. At one point it belonged to an ophthalmologist. My mother's ophthalmologist, in fact, Dr. Ash. I don't know who owns it now. I do know they haven't decorated it, which is what matters this evening. We'll go around the corner, which would take us to the dike. Do I want to walk on the dike? Maybe. Walk 1 block down on the dike and then come back from up there. That works. Let's try that. More light wrapped trees. Classic sort of red and green combo. Ooh, and then this one. Well, they don't have as much as I thought they might. Some nice stuff going on the porch, and then they have this big Santa. Oh, 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 oh. Slightly threatening because he's leaning forward. Okay, I think I will go up and walk down a block or two along the dike, just for variation. See what we can see from up there, and go down the next set of stairs. The projection thing going on there, dancing lights. Up onto the dike. Then we can at least look across at the other side, although I won't see much lit up on this side of the houses, I would think. This is the bridge I always cross when I'm walking along the creek. Regina Avenue over there. Take the walk in the wild side here. Lighting effect's kind of cool in the distance with the fog. I mean, it's actually not foggy now. It's cleared off quite a bit. And you can see that star up there. Different star, different planet. That's got to be Venus over there. I would guess that's Saturn or Jupiter. I don't know exactly where everything is in the sky right now. I used to know more. I was quite into astronomy as a kid, had a telescope, used to go sit out and look at stars. Still have the telescope, in fact. Haven't used it in years. Still have it. I hope it's managing to focus. Give it a little touch there and see if I can encourage it to stay focused on the lights in the distance. I can actually, usually the camera seems to be brighter than what I see with my eyes, but right now my eyes are seeing the dike pretty well, and it doesn't really show up in the camera at all because it's too busy adjusting to the lights in the distance. Okay, do I go down here or do I go all the way down to Italic? That is the question. I'll go down here because there might be some lights along there we might see. There's not much along here, so. All right, we'll go down these stairs. Change hands so I can use the handrail for safety because they're not exactly well cleared, which means each step slopes down a little bit from the packed snow on it. This tree is lovely in the spring when it blossoms, but we're a ways off from that. Although we have turned the corner, winter has just begun, but the days are already getting longer, so there is that. A couple more blocks and we'll be done. Blue and green. This is a light wrapped tree in color instead of white. There's some white ones coming up. Nice trees showing through the windows. Oh, there's a little teddy bear or a reindeer. I guess it's a reindeer. This one is classy. I like the ones that are just white. Maybe that's partly because ours is just white, so it makes me feel good about the choice, but it's nice. I kind of thought that one would be lit up, but it's not. I don't know why I thought it might be. The car running, waiting for someone, I would guess. Probably heading to a Christmas party. Or not. Tomorrow is still half a work day for most people, I think. Most places close about 1 o'clock. I have to go to the pet store tomorrow to get kitty litter, which they didn't have when we were down there on Saturday. It's coming in today in the afternoon. So I'll get it in the morning before they close for Christmas Eve. All right. A couple of more blocks is all we got. Always harder work walking in ice and snow. This stretch of sidewalk is nicely cleared.